So, are you ready to become a podcaster on podcast? Download the Anchor app. It's the easiest way to do podcasting and it's also free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's easy. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. Good evening, my wonderful and beautiful queens and kings. How are y'all doing on this lovely Wednesday night? I pray that you had a blessed and safe day, and even if you haven't, guess what? You have made it to another night that was not promised to you. If you don't know me and this is your first time joining my podcast, my name is Candace E. Brown. I am a podcaster. I am an author. I'm also a life coach as well, and I'm also a YouTuber. And basically what I do is I talk about, right now I'm in the season of, I'm dealing with women right now, to help improve women, better self-confidence and having that self-love and just getting to that abundant life that God promised us. As women, we go through a lot of things in life, a lot of changes, and sometimes we just don't know what to do and we don't know who to talk to or who to turn to. So if that's you, ladies, this podcast is just for you. I touch on different topics as relationships, single parenting, being single. I've been married before, just all kind of things that we deal on a day-to-day basis as women. So getting ready to my topic on tonight is be bold enough to wear the crown. Ladies, let's be bold enough in this season to wear a crown. In this season, I've been dealing with the mindset of a queen and what is a queen. And when I talk about I am a queen, I mean a queen as in a mindset. You have to have the mindset of a queen, and you have to wear your crown each and every day. And it's just being bold and fearless and having that self-confidence and that self-love, and you're determined and you have that drive in you. And you are a woman that is basically, whether you are single, dating, or married, you have your own table because you are a queen. You got your own kingdom, and you can take a table to the table, okay? And even if you're single, guess what, queens? You working on building your kingdom and getting yourself together, and you're being a busy queen while waiting for your king, because once God sends the man for you, because let's be real, it's somebody out here for everybody. But if you're single like me, that's okay. You just working on you, working on yourself. You may be working on a business. You working on your brand. You working on you all over. Whether it's got anything to do with your body. Y'all know, ladies, how we like to look good and we like to go, oh yeah, girl, lose these 20 pounds and stuff. That's okay. If that's what you want to do it. You working on, opening up your own business or going back to school or whatever you want to do, you can do it. You can do it. It's possible. With God, all things are possible. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it, because you can do it. I'm just here to encourage the ladies across the world and all across the land that you can do it. You are a queen. You were born a royalty. It's your birthright, and you can do it. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. Pick up your crown, fix your crown, and do it, sis. You can do it. Let's be fearless in this season. I see so many young women now that's going astray. I think I was talking about this to my mentor one time, how you see so many women, young girls, just with babies, and grandmas are not in their, older age. You're like they call it a glamour in like your late 30s and early 40s. You a grandma already in your 30s. And even younger than that, and it's like babies are now an accessory. And y'all, it's, we have to help our young women We have to be role models for them. We have to teach our daughters, our nieces, little sisters, just the women in the family, how to be a queen. Go about it the right way. I don't. It's having a child is not a necessary, and it can be very hard and frustrating to be a single parent. It can be done, but if you have that choice to get your career and build your kingdom and wait until you get married to meet your right king, the right man for you, then have children. Because I'm going to tell you something. You got to be careful who you have kids by. You can't have kids by everybody. I'm just going to put that out there. You cannot have children with everybody. You may think it's all right at first, but when you get down the road later on, you be like, man, what did I do? Okay? But I just see so many young women just out here getting pregnant young, and I'm like, Lord, only if they really knew the story behind the story, on raising these kids. It's not fun. It's not easy. You have to work hard. You have to do this. You have to do that. And if you a single mother like me, you do everything from cooking to cleaning to working with the kids. Make sure they're doing homework, they're fed, clothes are washed, doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, after school activities, everything. When they get sick, you're a doctor, you're a nurse, you're everything to them. And it can be frustrating and it can be very tiresome. And it's not an easy job. And people tell me, oh, you're doing a wonderful job, you make it look easy. I say, it's not easy. It gets hard sometimes. But by the grace of God and with God's help, that's how I get through. And that's how I make it. I know that, I love my children so much. But I even talk to my son. He's 15. I tell him all the time, son, I want you to get the career. And I want you to live your life. I want you to live the abundant life. Have your own kingdom. Have your own table. Don't do the single parenting thing. That's something I don't want you to do. Be in the house with your kids. Be a father to your children. Make that woman feel comfortable. Provide for that woman. Okay, you are the head of, both of y'all the head of the household. You holding up your weight, she's holding up her weight. Okay, y'all both holding up their weight. Y'all equally yoked. Y'all both holding the weight. Sometimes you're going to have to take the 10% off of her. You might already be told 80. She might be struggling. You're going to have to tote it 100% sometimes. And sometimes y'all got to help each other. Because y'all are becoming one. I said, when the right time comes, God going to see that woman. I said, but right now, I just want you to get focused on you and get yourself together and build that career. I say the kids and all that'll come along later. Okay? And I realize I'm raising a teenage son and I'm raising a 3-year-old daughter. Me and her even have the little talks. And I speak affirmations to my children. Everything that I learn, I try to pour into my children as well, because I wasn't taught this as a child because my parents didn't know it. Whatever I try to learn new, I try to pour into my children. Ladies, that's something we got to do. We have to pour into our children and give them that time. But queens, I just want to encourage you, if you haven't picked up that crown, pick up your crown today. Put it on your head and wear it boldly, fearless. And guess what? You are a queen at all times. I love you guys so much. May y'all have a wonderful and blessed night. And until next time, bye-bye.